Hello and welcome to week 8. Welcome back. I hope you had a good reading week. I just wanted to do a quick walkthrough of week 8 for us to get us back into the swing of things. I do want to say that I really enjoyed reading your chapter maps and your cue cards. I was so impressed with your work. The chapter maps were just phenomenal. I did put a couple of tips on the announcement page just about when writing questions. That was the only little bit that I needed to give most people feedback on, so you can read that. So let's open up our week 8 folder, and what you're going to find when you open it up, it says, before we begin, let's review. So this activity, actually, it's called Share Your Top 7. This activity is going to help you when you start to plan for your journal activity, a journal assignment that will be coming up. And what we're going to do in a discussion board is have everyone in the class share their top 7 strategies. So basically, what's your tip for avoiding procrastination? What's one of your best study strategies you found so far? Stress management, time management, a reading strategy that's working. How are you memorizing information, and a math strategy that's worked? So once we have a whole bunch of ideas in the discussion board, you'll be able to go through and pick one of these for the journal assignment that's coming up in the next few weeks. So that will be helpful. So that'll be the discussion board. And just here, if you click here, it'll link you right to the discussion board, and you can get right in there. And I've already started it here, so you just can click there. And I've put the 7 here. You can just reply or start your own thread. It doesn't matter, whatever you choose. All right, so let's get back to the course here. All right, so after that, then we get into our learning objectives. So there's 4 learning objectives this week. One is about using metacognitive strategies to assess your test. Many students who are successful in college actually review a test after they're finished. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to do that. Understand and apply the career planning model to align your personality to your future career. We'll talk about that. Comprehend the purpose of using a style guide when writing, and that has to do with using APA. Some of you may have used APA in the past. Some of you may have never used it. So I have a little mini tutorial for you to help you with that. And then apply the BUCK strategy to solve math word problems. That's a little mnemonic that we've created as learning strategists that will help you with that. So now we're going to move into the objectives. So the first objective is for this week is the post-test assessment. So as you go open up this folder, you're going to see there's a self-assessment, and that's in your textbook. So if you go into page 118 and 120, you'll see completed test preparation, and then measure your test-taking style. That will help you as you prepare for your tests. And then post-test analysis. After you read page 30 and 31, write down 3 things that you could do after a test to ensure you learn from your mistakes and capitalize on what you learn. The next part in here is about for Dr. Chu's final video, and it's actually kind of funny. He calls it, I blew the exam, now what? He has some great strategies on after you write a test, what can you do to ensure you do better on the next one, or if you're doing well, how to ensure you continue to do well. I created a little video here on chunking content, so you can watch this little cartoon that I made on how to chunk content after reviewing your tests. You may consider practicing this strategy, so you can watch this little video right here. And I have a little activity I'd like you to do. Take out a Post-it note, and from all the things you just learned in this module, write down something on a Post-it and put it up in your office or wherever you do your work to remind you for the next time you write a test. So one thing you'll do differently when you study for tests the next time. So that's that one. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the second objective. And the second objective is a career planning model. So you just click on here. You're going to go through, there's a career planning model. This will take you right to Georgian's website. You can go through the career planning website. And here there's a video for you to watch on personality and how that links with your career planning. And the third objective is information literacy, and this is where you're going to start to learn a little bit more about what is information literacy, how do you research websites. Here's a video on how to access the college website, an APA writing style guide at Georgian College here. And then down at the bottom, I've created a little mini workshop, and it is audio recorded, so please play these slides in play mode, and you'll be able to hear my voice. And then there's the basics of documentation of APA as well, just as a PDF. So that should help you when it comes time to start writing. And then the fourth and final objective is a math strategy. And this math strategy is my favorite, and it's called BUCK, B-U-C-K, and you're going to go through, you're going to learn to box in, underline, circle, and knock out. So I'd like you to look at these slides and it'll show you. And then there's a little, this isn't for marks, but it's just a little word problem quiz that you can do at the end to ensure that you understand that strategy. And then the very final thing for this week is your second part of your reading and note-making assignment. So it's assignment number 6, and it's part B, and you just click here, it'll take you to the assignment, and it's worth 5 marks, and it's continuing the power and note-making, and now you're going to be using your Cornell Note to create a note, and you're going to be practicing. Oops, let me pull it over here for you so we can look at it. So in this one, you're going to be highlighting. So you take a page of your biology book probably, and probably the best thing to do would be take a picture of it with your highlighting. And from the highlighting, you're going to be annotating and creating a Cornell note. Or if the Cornell note isn't working for you, it can create a mind map as well. And then there's a little section on the benefits of reciting as you read. You can complete that. And then the final thing on page 71 in your textbook, there are some questions related to your attention span. So you can read over that. You're going to do 5 trials of your attention span and complete 3 out of the 5 reflective questions. The students that have done this in the past have found it very helpful. They had no idea what their attention span was like when they studied and how often they were distracted. So I'm sure that you're going to find this very helpful. So that is that's the assignment, and you can just upload it right here. So hopefully that is helpful. And I will look forward to reading your assignments this week, and I think that's all that I have for this week. So please, again, email me if you have any questions. If you need to meet me face-to-face through FaceTime, I'd be happy to do that as well. All right, have a great week.